Down for the booty, I want the booty.
Good evening, good evening. My name is Robert and I try things. On Thursdays, I try to say hi to my friends like Ariel. Hi, Ariel. Love you. All the love. And Cora if she's there. And, remind me the kitty's name. I know it starts with a C too, right? You're very stoned. Hi. Cora just got home. Cool. What is the kitty's name? It starts with a C, right? Clara. Okay. Or is it Clara? Like Clara or Clara? Which way do you say it? I've heard it both ways. I have a friend whose daughter is Clara. Yes. She's an adorable kid too. How old is she now? Like Clara. Okay. She's like 10, 11, something like that now. Maybe 12? I don't know. What was I gonna say? But happy Thursday. I was just kind of typing a post to our gardening because I'm becoming a little bit more anxious about what I'm going to do with the potatoes that we're potentially going to have in the fall, because like I have, what do I have? 6 buckets that have potato plants in them. Well, 2 buckets and 4 bags that are like 5-gallon. Yeah, it seems like it's been a while since you've been here, but that's okay. You've had life going on. Life is good. Life is cool. I am not more important than your life. So I've got all these potatoes. Oh, and then there's also 2 plants in the garden beds that I missed digging up the old potatoes, and they just came up spontaneously, having survived the winter. So in the fall, I'm expecting to have a good number of potatoes. I don't have a root cellar. Carrots will store just fine. I've got a whole bunch of those I'm expecting, and those will store just fine in the refrigerator. Potatoes you're not supposed to store in the refrigerator because they're too dry. They suck all the moisture out of the potatoes, and they're too cold, and the potatoes think it's time to convert all the starch to sugar, which is not what a potato is supposed to taste or feel, mouthfeel, like. They're supposed to have starchy, not sugary. And it's not even like sweet sugar. It's like glucose, or not glucose. Yeah, it's glucose, not like fructose or sucrose, which are the sweet kind of sugars. Anyway, not the point. So what am I going to do with these potatoes? Because I don't have a root cellar. Over winter, my garage gets pretty cool. But until winter, which is depending on the year and El Nino, La Nina, and whatever, and the jet stream, could be like as late as mid-November. And I'm expecting to harvest these, right before fall in September, and maybe even sooner. And I don't know what to do with them until it gets cold enough to put them in the garage, where it stays somewhere between 40 and 50 and something degrees. Well, hello, Jacqueline Cruel and friends. My name is Robert, and I try things. Right now, I'm trying to explain my anxiety over what I'm going to do with the potatoes I'm growing. I'm growing potatoes in the garden, and I'm going to have a whole bunch. The House of Cruel raids you. Hello, Jacqueline Cruel. Make vodka? You know. No, wait, I don't have any way to distill it. Is there such a thing as potato beer? Is that a thing? I'm gonna Google that real quick. Can you make beer from potatoes? You can make beer using virtually any ingredient that has starch or sugar or both, and potatoes, especially sweet potatoes, have plenty of both. But what about like red and yellow potatoes? I'll have to look farther into that. Apparently that is a thing. Your family, you are a potato? I can't tell what that is. That backwards? No? I don't know. Hello, Scully. Do you mind if I call you Scully? My name is Robert. It's good to see you. I am digging the border that it put around your first time chatter message. Let me pull this over here so you guys can see what I'm seeing. If you look around Scully's message here and Ace Spaces here, it's got this cool rainbow border around their, what's it called? First time chatter messages, or first time chat from Raider. And Frost Embers, hello, good evening. And then it has returning chatter around Jacqueline Cruel. Although, I wonder if that border is for returning chatter or from like he is the raider. But anyway, good evening. On Thursdays, typically what I do eventually is I try whatever game or games are free from the Epic Game Store, which let me drag this over just a little bit so you can see that better. Which this week is the Dungeon of Naheulbeuk, the Amulet of Chaos. You're cute and shaped like a potato. Okay, so we're gonna make beer out of Scully. I don't know. I might try making a little bit of beer out of these potatoes if I get enough. So like, I planted potatoes last year, and I got the plants, I got the stalks, they flowered, they withered, I dug. There were no potatoes. None. Zero zip zilch. And then in April, the end of April, I was like digging and turning the soil in the garden, and lo and behold, there's like half a dozen like this size potatoes that have started sprouting. No, actually, you know what? No. All I actually found were 3 of them. And then apparently I missed 2 that have sprouted up in the garden since I transplanted the 3 and then got a couple more seed potatoes from the garden store. So I've got, hopefully, I'm going to have a good number of potatoes. Yeah, I have no idea how potato beer would taste. Not a clue. But you can make beer out of anything starchy. And I'll probably, like, I could use the potatoes in place of, like, wheat, I guess. And then still put in, like, barley, whatever. There's a brewery supply shop in Topeka, I am 99% certain, and I know there's a brewery supply in Emporia, where we used to live, which is now our south. And so that should be kind of interesting. I do want to do that. I need to find the carboy that I got with a brewing kit years ago that I kind of messed up the beer. It was not a good tasting beer because I got it contaminated. Tasted really not nice. So I need to sanitize better this time. So I've got all these potatoes and I don't have a root cellar, and there's going to be a couple of months where it's going to be warm enough for these potatoes to just really rot if I don't get them somewhere cool enough for them not to. And the only place I have for them not to rot is the refrigerator, and that's too cold for a couple of reasons, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Not a clue. I've seen there is an option for, okay, you dig up your potatoes, you age them, let their skins toughen up a little bit, and then just rebury them until it gets cold enough to store them somewhere else. For sure, I know you can do vodkas, yes. But I don't have a way to distill it. I don't have a still of any shape or form, either like a kettle or a column or whatever kind of still. I have no way of distilling it. And I feel like that would be much more of a venture than I would be capable of taking on. Because I know, like, when you distill stuff, there's the heads and tails that you have to get rid of, so that they don't cause you to go blind. They're laden with some kind of poisonous something. Not that alcohol, methanol, isn't poison in itself, but extra poisonous stuff that will literally make you go blind if you don't get rid of them. So where do the heads end and the actual product begin? And then where does the product end and the tails begin? And yeah, so yeah, distilling. I know enough about distilling to know that I don't want to try it. I appreciate the good luck wishes. But yeah, tonight we're going to try the Dungeon of Naheulbeuk, the Amulet of Chaos. I did find out that it's like a second game. I don't know if it's a sequel, but there was Naheulbeuk Dungeon Master, or maybe that was after this. I didn't actually see the dates, but we're going to give that a try in a little bit. Before that, I try other things. I try drinks, I try snacks. If you want me to, I can try... No, I'm not going to try a backflip. I would break my neck, but I can try seeing how far down I can go on the splits, maybe, or something like that. Dance moves, if you got something you want me to try. That's what I do. I try things. But for snackage, I've got a whole bunch of candy, a whole bunch of chocolate. Paige brought me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kinds of Lindor truffles. And if you're not familiar with Lindor truffles or Lindt truffles, they look like this. Come in these little wrappers that are totally not environmentally friendly, but they're about 1.5 inches in diameter, and it's like a chocolate shell and then some kind of truffle filling. And there's like, I don't even know what they are. She thinks one of them is strawberries and cream. There's one, I can't even remember. We went through them yesterday. But they're all, different colors, so that means different flavors. Now you want chocolate? Dude, chocolate is the most worth it kind of calories. Ooh woo. There it goes. Hi, Ariel. For everybody that doesn't know, this is Ariel, one of my bestest friends. And she's also one of my mods, right? Yes? So if you do !mod love, you'll show love to Ariel. And Eric, I think, is a mod, and I can't remember who. Bestest. She is a bestest buddy, bestest friend. Her girlfriend just got home. There we go. Mod love. Yeah, see? There we go. Oh, and Splatsap is a mod too. Okay. She might show up later. Eric might show up later. Eric just moved from Colorado to Florida. That has been a big adjustment for him, the weather, and having a pool. Thank you for lurking, Jack and Cruel. Appreciate it. That's a really cool name, by the way. So, reading the Cruel part reminds me of King K. Rool. Oh, shoot, I forgot to shout you out. Hold on. There you go.
Attention, someone has subscribed. Legend.
That's what I am talking about, Jack. You are welcome for me being awesome and allowing myself to be a part of the Jack crew. I knew from day one that I was amazing and would be the best addition to the growing community that you have. In short, thanks, but you more welcome cuz things and stuff about all that.
You're welcome for me subscribing
I'm
to
kind
you.
of disappointed. It left out the last part.
What did it leave out? I guess there's a limit to text-to-speech. Thank you, Ariel, for doing the official Twitch shout-out. I really think the other shout-out options, every time he subs, he puts a long-ass message. Saying, so you're familiar with this person. Gotcha. By the way, everybody hydrate. So when I see Cruel, I think of King K. Rool from the Donkey Kong 64 game. And if you're not familiar with that, go emulate it, because it is a trip. Who did that? Oh, okay. So no, my automatic thingy, it has a delay when you do the mod love. It has a delay, and then it shouts out one of my mods. Okay. Yes, I forgot that that was in there. What was I going to say? I completely lost. Right. Chocolate. Chocolate is the most worth it calories because it's almost kind of healthy is the main thing. And then chocolate was maybe not the original candy, but it's pretty, far back there. I used to appreciate the lurk, Jacklo, and appreciate the raid and everything. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you bringing your friends and entrusting them to me. If you want to change that picture, you can. That's a thing. Why did it not scroll to that last? Okay. If you want to change the picture that shows up here, you can do that for 20,000 points. I may need to bring that down, but people that have been here a while should end up around 20,000 points without too much work. Cora brought you munchies for your stoned ass. Oh, now it's going to shout out Splatsap automatically. Because... did I set a delay to shout all three of you out? Do I need to look at that script? I don't remember. So, Ariel, as far as Cora's name goes, is there one R or two? I think I've seen you do it both ways, and I think it's just one, and I think you're just stoned, which is funny. Yeah, dismiss. There we go. 2 R's. Oh, okay. Why did I think it was only one? Okay, my bad. Excuse me. So chocolate, all the chocolate. We have how many candy options back here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. A baker's dozen of candy options back here. I may divide that into like on top of the candy machine and then on the shelf of the candy machine. And we'll decide that. And then no. I guess it's going to be everything except the truffles. We'll divide them. I don't know. We'll get to it eventually. Name not chosen to relate to Avatar. Was it not or was it not? Because that's Cora, but with a C instead of a K. Also, I did not make that connection. Don't know why. Probably because I only watched Korra once, and I didn't love it as well as The Last Airbender. And I really, really hated the last 2 episodes. She swears it was not related. Okay. I've read a post a couple of times of how someone was interacting with a 4th grader, and her name was Yue. And she volunteered, yeah, I'm named after an Avatar The Last Airbender character because my parents are nerds. And then the person who wrote the post said to this 4th grader, "That's rough, buddy." Which is an iconic line. So, we got all the chocolate. You know what? Okay, so we're going to flip a coin, Lindor or not, and then I'll have you guys help me decide out of whatever comes up which one I'm going to do. So, hey Google, flip a coin. Heads is going to be Lindor, tails is not Lindor. Takes forever to do this. Heads. Okay, so we got all the Lindor truffles. Wait. So there are 8 of these, 7. Why did I count 8 before? There are 7 of these buggers. Some of them have names on them. So this is strawberries and cream. This one is mango. Coconut. Why did she even grab that one? She probably just grabbed one of every color. This one does not have a name. I don't know what it is. It's purple. Blood orange. Matcha. And another one without a name. So, let's see. I don't know. Does any of those stand out to anybody? So, shoot. I can only do 5 options on a poll. You know what? I have 5 right here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a poll. Coconut, strawberry, cream, matcha, mango, blood, orange. You got 1 minute. 1 minute to choose which one of these I'm gonna try here. Just to let you know, I can't stand coconut. Coconut kind of makes me gag. So if we pick that one, I'm gonna have to grab the trash can because I will probably spit it back out. Also just realized ads are in progress. So probably nobody but Ariel can hear me right now. I do appreciate the rest of you sticking around and lurking though. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for the poll to end. So Ariel got the firstie redemption. She was the first one to redeem. And then nobody heard it, but it's got Splatsap voicing "I am firsty," like a child, like a small child mispronouncing TH as an F. I am firsty, I'm firsty. And then she ends it with fuck. Which truffle? Which one run? Which one won? Nobody voted. Okay. Okay, not coconut. And then I'm just going to randomly, whichever one is closest to what I touched. What do we got? Matcha. Okay. Matcha is the one that we are trying. Is it going to be green? Like the wrapper? It's pale green. It's not as dark as I normally associate. Well, okay. It's got bits of darker green, but it's not as dark green as I usually associate matcha with. You can tell that these are like in 2 halves molded because there's like the part where they like push it out of the mold and then there's the seam around the 2 halves and then vice versa, the same part where they push it out of the other side of the mold. This should be good. I've liked the matcha flavored things I've tried before. I've never had matcha by itself, but I've liked the matcha flavored things, especially like the Kit Kats. There's matcha flavored Kit Kats. They're a big deal in Japan. All the flavored Kit Kats are a big deal in Japan. I don't know why. The matcha, it takes a minute to get to the matcha flavor. So it's got the like green matcha flavored filling there in the middle. And I feel like it's probably white chocolate on the outside. Because I'm very familiar with white chocolate. And that tastes a whole bunch like white chocolate with some matcha flavored filling. So it took a minute to get to the matcha. The matcha tastes pretty earthy like you would expect. And for those not familiar, matcha is a type of green tea. I don't know much beyond that, but I know it's a type of tea, and it's pretty good. Now, you wrap almost anything in white chocolate, and I am gonna like it. But the matcha earthiness, I guess. I don't know. I won't say that it goes with the white chocolate. And in fact, I feel like the white chocolate is taking away from the matcha. But I don't know, that was not unpleasant. I would eat that again. I'm not gonna pick it out, but if someone handed me one, I'm like, okay, I'll eat a matcha one. I don't want this coconut one. Especially if it has like actual shredded coconut in it. No thank you. Ew. Coconut is not my favorite. Okay, so we tried a snack, and then I've got a bunch of drinks that we can try later after we try the game. So we're gonna switch over to the game now. And this is my first time running the game. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Apparently a lot of nothing. There it goes. So this was made in Europe, probably France, I think. I saw some French there. Okay, so there is controller support. I wonder if it will take X input from, okay, a PS4 controller without DS4 Windows. I don't see a browser pop up anywhere asking me to connect to my Epic account. So, okay, so it looks like we can just jump into playing. Is the game loud? The game seems kind of loud to me. Let me know if it's loud to you guys. You know what? Yeah, I can turn down my speakers without turning you guys down. Okay, so this is difficult. Okay. So do I want easiest or next? Yeah, I'm gonna do the gripping tail, the easiest. Sure, you know what? We're gonna assign attributes automatically. Narrator, female. I'll do that. Okay. Let's play, let's try it. The Ranger has not always been an adventurer. He used to be a chair king. Not entirely sure what that means. Oh no!
You shall not pass.
For the old days.
They did.
First chapter. A feeling of déjà vu. The party advances. A steely-eyed ranger, a brutal barbarian, a ruthless ogre, a wizardess with fiery hair, an agile elf, a wily thief, a dwarf, well, you know, just a dwarf. Together they have just crossed into the terrible dungeon of Naheulbeuk.
Naheulbeuk. Wow.
This dungeon's nothing to write home about.
Don't know what we'll find inside here, but it stinks.
That's easy. The ogre just took a dump 5 feet from the door.
I've got a strange feeling of déjà vu.
Because of the ogre shit?
Have you been here before?
I feel like I'd know if I had.
Probably not. No one's ever got in here before.
By the way, what is our quest?
We must find the 12th statuette of Gladalfura.
A statuette?
It's written in the tablets of Skellis that only a one-legged gnome from the northern forest, dancing by the moonlight in the middle of 12 statuettes wrapped in hand. As I was saying, only a one-legged gnome shall open the gates of Naheulbeuk and thus accomplish the prophecy.
But what is this strange prophecy?
No idea. We're only in it for the gold. That's why we came here.
Yeah, and I knocked before coming in.
And I called you a half-wit.
Okay, let's all get along, okay? Let's focus on the statuette.
Do we have any idea where it's located?
Like every statuette, it's in a treasure room, guarded by a powerful warlock. Battle!
Maybe his powers are even greater than mine.
Sounds about right. What kind of monsters live here?
So, if you look at the random encounter table, these are the monsters in this dungeon. Several kinds of undead, giant spiders, orcs, and goblins.
This is
Goblins.
quite
Underground
metagaming.
trolls, warlocks, cursed knights, mutant rats, a bottle of oil, some toilet paper, 2 sponges, and ravioli.
I think you're also reading your shopping list. So no dragons, right?
Nah, well above our level, Cap. Anyway, let us go forth.
Okay. Use left. Okay, zoom in and out. Ooh. Okay. Zooms pretty quickly.
Halt! You arrived at a junction and must face 3 choices.
All those doors are closed and blocked off by a strange glowing seal.
Weird. And I'm having another deja vu.
Oh, shiny, pretty. Probably some kind of magic lock we have to dispel.
No way we're getting fucked over by some goddamn door. My cousin Klingly always says, if it's magic, hit it harder.
No, wait!
And of course, we all get teleported to random places in the dungeon.
Oh, my head.
Never split
You
the party.
fucking more. Where are they? Shit! Hey! Dwarf! Elf! Dang it! Did everybody get lost but me? What was that noise?
Seems like it was this way. Good, now that you know the basics, go forth. Gotta find the party members.
Oh, damn it, an orc. And I'm alone, of course, I'm alone!
This is the perfect opportunity to discuss the matter of combat, a crucial subject when adventuring in mysterious dungeons.
Open door! Gotta go! Me eats bad goat tripe!
No, I'm not done. Go away, you meanie.
Sounds like an elf. Anyway, be cool. He's alone. This shouldn't be a problem.
Every character has 2 action points. They can perform an action and move once per turn. Okay. They can also move further by using both action points, sacrificing their action. This is sprinting. Order is not a problem. This means you can move, then attack, or the opposite. To do this, just press R1 to switch from movement to attack selection and vice versa. Be careful as some actions will end your turn even if your character still has 2 action points. Okay. This orc looks rather distracted. Move the ranger on one of the 3 tiles behind him with L. Okay? Okay. Oof. Do I want to use a mouse for this? Probably. As you can see with this orc, the orientation of the characters is important. Backstabbing gives higher precision and will do more damage. Orient yourself toward the orc, blah blah blah, to backstab him. Okay? Time to attack. Press R1 and select the melee attack with whatever. Here you'll find an overview of afflictions and status effects which can affect characters. You can also check in this box their dodge value, their protection value, their level, and their threat level. Down red arrow means the orc is suffering from a penalty to his characteristics for 2 turns. Over here are the details of your precision. This is very important. As you can see, you have a positioning bonus because you're standing behind the enemy. However, if your attack succeeds, your enemy may still dodge or parry your blow. It's not just about having high precision. Attack the orc with a cross and pick his head. I can't dodge or block. The orc is not feeling so good. Use the down arrow on him, down D-pad on him to access details about his statuses and afflictions. I don't see anything. There's nothing there. There's nothing there, damn it. Okay, now there it is. He's weakened. So -5 to precision and -10 physical R, whatever that is, resistance, -10 magic resistance, and -1 movement for 1 turn. York. Why is it not showing me on the controller? Man. Wait. Oh, so it was just the cursor not on him and then I need to press down? Okay. The orc is weakened. This means he's less efficient now that he's all banged up. His precision, physical resistance, and magical resistance are worse. There are 3 weakness thresholds. depending on the character's health. If a character's health bar changes color, this means they're weakened. Okay, so he's at the lowest weakened level. This panel also allows you to see the detailed afflictions which afflict the character. Here is a penalty of -1 to movement for a duration of 2 turns. Now finish off the orc by pressing R1 again, then it's selecting the melee attack with X. That crappy sword, my guy. Victory music for a adventure or fantasy game. Experience, baseline share, varying amounts depending on their actions and their luck. Character goes unconscious, will suffer a small penalty to their experience gain. Lost some health points. Heal him using the party heal button with L1. Health does not regenerate between battles, so you'll have to make sure to heal your wounds.
Well, it tastes bad. Reminds me of my granny's soup.
Alright, exit. Found the elf.
Hooray! You saved me!
This is, yeah, he's, I mean, they're gone.
There were more than one?
So many I couldn't even count them. But I killed one, which sent them all running. Are you all right?
It was horrible. I found myself in these disgusting toilets. But where are the others? What's going on?
It's because of that moronic dwarf. He must have triggered a magic trap. The whole party's been scattered around this floor. We need to find them.
How about we don't find the dwarf?
No, we'll need his axe if there are other orcs.
Don't you think you could handle them by yourself?
Yeah, even the greatest heroes have their limits. Anyway, let's not hang around here.
Okay, so which way are we gonna go? Let's go this way. Because it obviously wants me to go right with the carpet. Alright, that's boarded up. Go that way. Is there loot this way? No loot. Is there loot in here? No. Okay. Ah, the camera orientation direction is a little weird.
Ah, here's the thief.
Yippee! Plus, he's not the dwarf.
Silence. You'll get us spotted. There are orcs in this room, and they've got bows and arrows.
We need to devise a plan.
Okay, I got a plan. You attack them while I stand guard, just in case somebody ambushes us.
Sounds like something a coward would say to avoid a fight.
Absolutely not. It's very rational behavior.
I've got a bow, too. I can shoot arrows.
Yikes! Another good reason to take cover. When you're behind an obstacle, you're less likely to get hit. Even by friendly fire.
Well, got no choice if we want to move ahead. We got to get rid of those orcs. How many are there?
I can only see one of them right now. But the others must be close.
I got you. A group of one. I hate people who make a fuss over nothing.
When fighting alone, charging head-on is fine. But when in a group, a battle must be planned. Careful positioning can save you from crushing defeats.
Thank you, narrator. So I don't actually see any additional orcs. Okay. During the planning phase, you can deploy your characters before combat starts. You can position your characters in the highlighted area. Movement doesn't cost action points during the planning phase, so you can take as long as you want to strategize. Okay. So, still, we'll hold your hand as it is your first time. Select the elf who is out of cover with L2 or R2. Okay? Have her take cover on the highlighted tile to protect her. Full cover can protect you from ranged attacks. They give your opponent a 50% penalty to their precision. Or she teleports. Now select the ranger. Hiding behind half cover will not fully protect from ranged attacks, but the attacker will suffer a 25% penalty to precision when attacking you. Okay. Oops, I turned him the wrong way. Now select the thief. There he is. On one of the highlighted tiles so that he's protected from ranged attacks and can sneak up on the orc. One of the highlighted tiles. Alright, here's how the order of action is determined. Initiative is ranked depending on the character's courage. If their courage is equivalent, the higher agility is prioritized, then the level of the characters. If their levels are the same, then it's up to chance. Press square whenever you're ready to begin combat. Can I turn you? How do I turn him? Fine, he's facing the right direction, but whatever. This orc is now in Overwatch, which means he's keeping an eye on the area and will attack any enemy that enters it. Since he has not moved before going into Overwatch, he can make 2 Overwatch shots. If he had moved, he would only be able to make 1 shot. Okay. The ranger could move forward, but this would get him shot by the orc in Overwatch. Too dangerous. Time to talk about the ability to delay your turn. If your character has not used any action points, they can delay their turn to play at the end of the round. You will act at their normal initiative the following turn. It's a useful ability when you'd like to let another character, friend, or foe act before you do. Now delay the ranger's turn by holding triangle. The thief is not the toughest or even the bravest of fighters, but he can dish out a lot of damage and interfere with your foes. Time to get rid of this orc's Overwatch. You can make Overwatch area appear on the ground by selecting him. Okay. During movement, you can set some waypoints with L. This will give you the ability to determine a specific path for your character instead of the suggested path. To cancel a waypoint, you just have to press... Oh, so it's L3. L3 again on it. If the movement area becomes orange, this means you will sprint. Sprinting will allow you to move further, but will consume both your action points and end your turn. Move your thief closer by setting waypoints on the highlighted tiles to cancel this orc's Overwatch. Okay. The elf is a former pony grooming champion, braiding category. She's also the least bad character with a bow and has some support skills that can be quite useful. Move the cursor over the highlighted tile with L, okay. Aiming arcs enable you to preview which targets you can reach by moving the cursor over a tile with L2 or R2. The color of the arcs varies depending on your precision. You can also target your enemies by freely moving the cursor and hovering over a tile. Usually archers cannot shoot if an enemy is at melee range unless the latter is knocked over, stunned, or frozen. Move the elf on the highlighted tile so she can shoot the orc. First press R1 and select the standard ranged attack with square or cross, then move the cursor over the orc to ready your shot. Wait, hold on. If a character, friend, or foe is adjacent to your target and in your line of sight, they'll be highlighted in orange, meaning there's a chance your shot hits them by accident. The probability of this happening is equivalent to 10% of your precision. It's shown in red in your precision detail. Lateral damage, 7%. Now attack the orc with your ranged attack. Yeah, okay, sure. Alright, sorry, thief. Okay, thief did not get hit. Now the orc's vigilance has been cancelled. You can safely move the ranger forward on the highlighted tile. Okay. Great, now go on the attack with R1 and select your melee attack. Let's talk about support. This is a crucial mechanic. When an ally is oriented towards your target, like the thief here, they will provide you with their support. Usually, support will grant you a 5% bonus to your precision. You can stack multiple... Did I get a bug bite on the edge of my foot? Stack multiple supports, but only with melee attacks. Characters with high charisma will gain higher bonus to their precision for every supporting character. Here, the ranger has a 9% bonus to his precision instead of 5% thanks to his charisma. Finally, as support does not require an action, a character can support an attack even if they've already taken their turn for this round. Keep that in mind when orienting your characters. Attack the orc and kick his ass. Wrong move. The orc just took 2 opportunity attacks to the face when fleeing. Each character controls the 3 tiles in front of them. If an enemy leaves this area, they will be hit by an opportunity attack. This type of attack deals slightly less damage than a normal attack, but it cannot be dodged or parried. It can still miss, however. Be mindful of opportunity attacks when planning your moves. Okay. If I run away, I'm gonna get hit. He missed! In combat to move. Yes. Okay. What do you mean end combat? Oh, defeat the orc? Sure. He did. GG, easy. Yeah, it was. Look, the orc left his bow. Get your hands on the loot by using take all function with R1. Cool. Got a bow.
Woohoo! We won!
We did, thanks to my perfect planning. Let's keep going. The others can't be that far.
Finally, there you are.
Yeah, well, we had to fight off hordes of orcs to get here.
Bloodthirsty and cunning orcs, mind you.
And you wouldn't believe the stink in those toilets.
You're losing
What
me.
it is.
He says he's stuck and can't open the gate.
Looks like some kind of pantry, but it's empty.
He says he only had a small bite.
I see. There must be some kind of mechanism somewhere.
Levers can be far from the mechanism they activate.
Investigate the room for a lever to free the ogre. You can use down arrow to highlight any interactable objects in your surroundings. Okay. Loot. 12 gold coins. Okay, trophy. Perfect for people who want to decorate cold, empty walls with a token of their terrible taste. Let's take the egg, but I don't want the trophy. Alright. Door is interactable, but here's the weapon. He's injured.
Here we go,
Why
it's
is he
opening!
Aw, I'm happy too, buddy.
I'd have expected him to bend the bars.
He was too anxious to be on his own. Ogres are very sensitive.
All the cumbersome stuff the party finds usually ends up stashed in the ogre's bag because he's the strongest. Since it's rather impractical to rummage through, we've come up with an interface for you.
Okay. Open the inventory with the up D-pad to check out the contents of the ogre. The ogre's the one who carries all your inventory, but each character has their own equipment on the left. To access the group inventory, press triangle. There's a weight limit to your inventory, so you can't just carry everything around with you. You don't say. Look, the bow you found in your last combat. Switch over to the inventory panel with triangle, then move the cursor above it to check out its characteristics. Lame-ass bow. You can read about the characteristics of a weapon in the highlighted area at the bottom. Okay. All weapons share the same 4 stats, but some also have additional magical properties. Lame-ass longbow. Damage 10 to 17. Precision 5, critical chance 5, critical damage 1.5. I guess you could use it as a fishing rod? Okay. Damage was okay, I got that. Each character can be equipped with a main weapon and its secondary weapon, with the exception of the ogre and the wizardess, who only have 1 weapon slot. The ranger can equip a bow as a secondary weapon. Equip the bow you just found by using X, then equip. Okay. Look, the portrait of the ogre is red. That means he suffers from an injury. Select him with left. That's not the button I pressed. A character gets injured when they become unconscious during combat or take too much damage from a trap during exploration. Move to the character screen with triangle and hover above the ogre's injury to get more information. Injuries are permanent attribute penalties. They can be healed with specific consumables, bandages, and a first aid kit, or by resting in a tavern. You'll suffer the penalty associated with the injury as long as it's not healed. If the character falls in combat again, while still wounded, the injury will get worse, raising the corresponding penalty. There are 3 wound thresholds. Okay, so he's at the first one. Use a bandage from your inventory to heal this nasty looking wound. To use a bandage, select it with X and use it like a regular object. You can also select the injury directly. Okay, back to the game with circle whenever you're ready.
Well, I found some writing materials in his bag. I should be able to map the dungeon now.
The wizardess keeps the map updated. It's usually best to act as if you know where you're going, although I'm pretty used to most players fucking around by clicking haphazardly.
The wizardess is in charge of the dungeon map and the quest journal. Open it with left D-pad to learn more. The quest journal is on the left. Here you can not only find the objectives to your main quest, but also to your secondary quests. The map is on the right. You can use it to get your bearings around the dungeon, and it will be updated throughout your progress. To switch from one side to the other, just press triangle. Okay, so we are here. Reinforced door, main quest. Okay, so the next 2 characters are in the next room.
I hear something. Someone's coming.
Go check it out.
Why should it be me? Rangers are usually the scouts.
Coward!
Yes, sir. It's a perfectly honorable life choice.
Time for lunch, guys! Come on! Grub time!
Intruders.
Let's eat them too!
Maybe I could go back to the inn to ask for help.
Shut up! We got no use for wimps. You have to fight like everybody else.
Now that you've gathered some of your party, your characters all have unlocked have unlocked their first skills, which will prove useful to defeat these orcs. Begin combat by pressing square. The Ranger is a jack of all trades. Range attack, support, heals, he has a lot of options. Select one of his tactical skills by using R1 to learn more. Tactic Charge. Here you'll find useful information about your skills. Every skill costs stamina and has a cooldown period. You'll gain back some stamina at the beginning of every turn. You can check the regen value by moving the cursor over the stamina. The Ranger at level 1 can use tactics. These skills can influence all your allies no matter where they are on the map. Once activated, a tactic will stay active. This is a lot of reading. Until the end of combat or until the Ranger dies. Only one tactic can be active at any time. If you choose to use another, it will cancel the effects of the first one. Tactic Charge is an offensive buff, while Tactic Defensive Maneuver is a defensive one. Select and use the tactic that you wish to have during this battle. When your precision appears in this color, that means the skill cannot miss. Precision is blue. Okay. Which one do I want to use? Let's be defensive.
Hold your ground!
Alright, move him on the highlighted tile. Alright, the Ogre is your most brutal character. However, he's not that accurate. That's why he could use some support from your other characters. Oh, and he doesn't really like wearing armor. The Ogre has the Kadula Opog skill. An Ogre steps means, please mind my personal space. Get closer to the orc in order to use it. Okay. Kadula Opog can push an enemy back 2 tiles. Since the Ranger is oriented towards your target, the orc will also be targeted by an opportunity attack if he's pushed back. Attack the orc. Okay. Alt F4. Does that mean we killed him? Okay. The Wizardess is your AoE specialist. She's frail, but her powerful attacks can hit multiple enemies simultaneously. Some of her attacks can also inflict some powerful status effects like burning or frozen. There's an archer. First things first, let's take cover. Okay? At level 1, the Wizardess has 2 spells under her belt, a Cure Minor Wounds and the formidable Wazaz Whirlwind. Spells cost astral energy and also have a cooldown period. You'll get some ashes just like stamina. Okay, select Whirlwind and let's check it out. Wazaz Whirlwind is an AoE spell, which means it can also hurt your friends. Be careful where you cast it. You can place an AoE freely with left, aim for the highlighted tile so it can hit multiple orcs simultaneously. What? How do I aim for the highlighted tile? Okay. I didn't notice the L3 thing. Okay.
Toga, Swala, Botwaza!
Sweet. The Thief's level 1 skill is the Sneaky Strike. This attack can dish out a lot of damage, but only if your target is facing away from you. Since there are no orcs in range facing away from you, delay your turn by holding triangle, then let them act first. Maybe you'll find an opening after their turns. The elf is exposed. She's a frail character. Position her behind cover with the Wizardess so you can protect her from the archer who's about to act. The elf's skill is the Elven Ricochet. Highly sophisticated technique which will randomly hit up to 2 targets in a 2-tile radius around the last target. Select the Elven Ricochet. Oops. Ah! Backstab the ogre. And shoot the ogre. Dang. Finally, an orc is vulnerable to your sneaky strike. Sneak up behind him. Now use your sneaky strike on this fool.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
Nice. Now finish this combat as you see fit. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no, that's not right. Okay. Okay, so this is my 1 action point movement, and this is my 2 action point movement. Yeah, let's move you next to him. Sprint. And then the ogre. Oh. So if he moves away, he's gonna get hit by both of us. Okay, so Wizardess. Nope. So let's move you here. What is the range on your, like, how far away does... Okay, so I can't use this, actually. What is this? Cure minor wounds. Oh, okay. Yeah, what is the range on Cure minor wounds? Okay, so if I move here, I could theoretically heal the ogre. Yeah. Ooh. Alright, so beefy boy. Here. We're all just surrounding him. Alright, and then healthy girl. Okay. And then she can attack him from here. Oh, except the ogre is in the way. What is... 8% chance of collateral damage to the ogre. I'm willing to risk it. Not hit the ogre. Sweet. We win! Here you go. A great victory. Don't forget to take your loot and to heal your characters before the next fight. And I already healed the ogre. Press back whenever you're ready. So everybody's health is full.
Wow, what a fight!
Still, those orcs weren't in fighting shape. I think they were running from something.
If that's the case, so should
They
we.
were running
Enough
to lunch, they
defeatism.
said.
Let's go. We still have to find the dwarf and the barbarian.
Come on, have a taste of my axe, you orc scum. There's one dwarf yet in this dungeon who still draws breath.
Yes, we'll kick your face in. You're lucky we're here. You're in over your head.
Nothing's over my head. I'm tall for a dwarf.
Okay. So, neighbor's dog is barking, I think, at one of the cats in the catio, because he's just a reactive jerk. Hi, Eric. I just saw you there. What's up, buddy? So yeah, I ordered a anti-bark thingy that I'm going to attach to a fence, my fence, right next to where he's standing barking. So hopefully it'll stop him barking. It's one of those ultrasonic things. Man, there's a lot of things going on up there on the order on the top. Okay. Your friends are in danger. The dwarf and barbarian are in a tough spot. You have to help them before they get overwhelmed. You can still access your inventory during the planning phase to equip items, pick consumables, or to heal. This can be useful to analyze the situation and devise a strategy. Begin combat when you're ready. Okay. So there are a total of 6 orcs, one of whom is an archer. Some of them have lowered health. Which one is it that has the lowered health? Is it the... It's the archer. No. These two. Wait, hold on. Who's the one who has the yellow health? Okay. How do I access the inventory? Inventory, left. Okay.
Careful with my books!
Okay.
If it stinks,
How
it's
ironic
my
for a
boots.
thief to empty his own pockets.
Chair caner armbands. So I can equip those, can't I? Okay. I've got a whole bunch of minor health potions. That would work. Egg. Bandage. Nobody needs to be healed, really.
I've got some nuts for the squirrels.
Don't mix the potions or boom.
Okay. So don't need any more. Okay, so... So Wizardus... I didn't move anybody. Now that the ranger is equipped with a secondary weapon, he has a new tactical option. He can perform ranged attacks. Play your turn as you see fit. Okay. Here. Facing... Yeah, that way. And then can I attack from here? Not. Oh.
Hold your ground!
We're gonna be defensive here. Oh, that was his second action point? Barbarian is a powerful, nimble fighter. He can move a little further than his companions, and he hits hard. However, his protection is rather low, and his precision is not that good. The good thing with the Barbarian is that he's rather straightforward. His first skill, Steel Barrage, targets all 3 tiles in front of him. Select the Steel Barrage, and let's check out what happens if you attack these 3 orcs. Wow. Killed one of them. Another one bites the dust. Leaving the spot is still too dangerous for now, as you would get hit by 2 opportunity attacks. You don't have much choice there. You should end your turn by pressing square.
That didn't hurt.
Your enemies have skills too. These orcs can knock you down, although there's a chance to resist thanks to your physical resistance. A knocked down character will skip their turn and is easier to hit. Uh-oh, he's knocked down. Our dwarf is a noble descendant of Gurdil's shiny ass, and as such was predestined to an adventurer's life. He has enough hit points to endure the charge of a rabid troll, but is rather slow. He loves heavy armor, shields, and gold coins. He's in trouble. Weakened and surrounded, he may very well die before the next turn if you leave him like this. Time to talk about defensive stance, skill that all your characters know. Select in your action bar and use it on the dwarf. Raises your character's protection and lowers precision of any enemy attacking you. Until next turn, it will also protect them from critical hits. However, cannot perform opportunity attacks. It can be cancelled if the character gets stunned, knocked over, or scared. Shortest path to your companions is blocked by crates. Thankfully, some elements of the environment can be destroyed, like fragile-looking crates. Usually it takes 2 hits to break them, but the ogre is so brutal, he can destroy them in 1. Plus, he cannot miss this attack. Attack this crate by moving the cursor freely with da-da-da and open the path to your companions. And... just got hit by a critical. The Barbarian is now unconscious. He's not fully out of action yet, but you have a limited number of turns to rescue him with a healing spell or potion. Beware, a character who's fallen unconscious in battle will suffer from an injury. Wizardus has a spell of Cure Mantle Runes. Not a very powerful spell, but it can be used at range of 5 tiles. Use the spell on him. Okay. And... I'll move her over 1. Okay. These enemies can immobilize you with a crippling strike. An immobilized character can still act normally but cannot move anymore. They're also easier to hit. Yay! Okay. Sneaky strike and disarm. Go this way. And this dwarf is in trouble. Oh, he missed. Oh, she can hit them? Okay. Well, first, let's move her here behind some cover. Then, use the skill. Are you saying this could hit my... Okay, so I can't hit him. Are you saying this could hit the dwarf? That's dumb. Okay. Wait, did I hit the
Standing there.
dwarf and the ogre? What the hell? Lame sauce. Okay. Alright, I can for sure kill this guy. Or pretty sure kill this guy. There's no guarantee that I'll hit him. And then... yeah, run up to here. Okay, barbarian. Let's take this guy out. Okay. And... oh, I moved out of in front of him, so there was that attack of opportunity. Thankfully, it missed. Okay. What is this here? Yakak charge. Deals damage and knocks over your target. Versus a regular attack. Okay, yeah. Just regular attack. Okay, he did. And that'll be it for his turn. Ogre boy. Yeah, move here to some partial cover. There are a lot of bugs on the floor here. I just realized that is a gross number of bugs. Why are you moving over behind my... why? No! Damn it! Yeah, let's move you here. Face you that way. She can't heal. Shoot. Well, he's already down, so we may as well kill him.
Toga, swala, botwaza!
Magic sucks.
Magic sucks? Who said that? Alright, thiefy boy. And elf girl. So she can attack him from here, and he's still at full health. Okay. Miss because he was behind cover, yay. Clang!
That hurt.
Did you say that hurt? We're all just gonna close in on you, guy. Miss? That is not okay. Where's the freaking dwarf? What is that, what's the word? Achievement for? What did I do with the dwarf? Okay. And now let's shoot. How do I... how do I use a potion on him? Thief. You just need to stop running away, my guy. You have so much health too. Shoot, we should have gone after this guy from the beginning. Just backing yourself into a corner. Okay, Ranger. Oh, can I not move through my companions? Fine. Out of action, yeah. So it takes 4 turns for the cooldown on Cure Heal. Or Cure Minor Wounds. Okay. Thiefy Boy. Let's see, can we move you to shoot? Fine, and we'll face you that way. Okay, so that's gonna be it for now. Are fleeing, they will try to run to the yellow area that just appeared. If they make it, you'll earn less experience. In some battles, there won't be a retreat area, and they'll fight to their last breath. Stop them before they reach the retreat area, which is where? Over there, okay. Miss. Okay, fine. Can I attack him from here? I can't.
Oh, fuck
Miss. What is this? Okay. Just hit the dang guy. What? Is it because he's crouched? Dang. I'm gonna have to use a bandage on the ogre again. Boots of strategic retreat. Sometimes the only difference between cowardice and prudence is the thickness of a supple leather sole. Leaving without a sound is better than dying in a gurgle. So the thief. Dodgy pot. This rusty pot is covered by a thick, goopy layer of congealed fatting. Protect you from goblins and cook them afterwards. Immunitor, universal antidote. So that means I'm going to encounter poison in the next room. Okay.
Look out! It's a weirdo.
Old dude with staff. A wizard!
It looks more like a broom.
Hello?
Hey, pay no attention to me. In fact, you shouldn't even be able to see me. It's just my invisibility ring acting up again.
He's a wizard.
He looks more like a janitor.
That's very reductive. I'm the head cleaning operative of this dungeon's mortuary maintenance, Janos Hitor. I deal with the corpses left behind by adventurers. The smell would get unbearable without me.
He's just gonna eat this orc if you don't mind.
I don't, as long as the floor stays clean, and it means less work for me.
Ew, I'm gonna be sick.
We're looking for a way to the next floor.
Usually, people like to take the stairs.
She really throwing
Yes,
up?
but there are some magic locks.
Really? Didn't notice them. I must be immune thanks to a spell of mine which enables me to go wherever blood has been spilt.
We could make him take us to the dungeon, master.
Yes, take us with you.
Nuh-uh. No time for such threats. Got work to do.
A wizard. That was a wizard.
He realized he should withdraw with haste.
Who's this haste guy?
Barbarian is not very bright. Okay, any consumable you find can be equipped on your character's spells from your inventory. Move forward in the dark hallways of the dungeon of Naheulbeuk. Up is inventory. Okay, so ogre, bandage. Wait, does he not have an injury? Okay. Use. Okay, gonna equip that. And you're gonna equip this to slot 1.
How come people put their hands in my pockets?
In fact, everybody is gonna get a potion equipped in slot 1. Oh, except she doesn't have a slot.
What's in
to
there?
put it in.
Ah, my bag.
Hands off my gold, my precious gold!
No, stay out of my pockets.
Ham, aged 6 months. A mass-market ham, salted at brine, and cured as quickly as possible. It's okay at best. So it heals 8. And 2 points per turn, and gives physical resistance of 3. Okay. Universal antidote. Theoretically negates most poisons. Remember, you can't negate a poison after suffering a frothy death. Okay. Alright. What is this way? So, how do I access the map again?
No way I'm giving it away.
Okay. Now that we're all here, the adventure can finally begin. So we are... Okay, so this goes back out to the entrance, and so we need to go south to get through. Okay, so this is basically the door that the dwarf tried to barge through. Gotcha. Can I change these controls? Hold on. Can I, like... I can't change this. Yes, autofill the belts. That will be very helpful. Invert camera rotation. That's what I need. And we'll take the speed down a little bit. We'll do 90. Barks. Okay. Yes, okay. So this makes way more sense for me.
I think I'm hearing some vague
camera.
chanting in the distance.
Yeah, I think it's too quiet.
This room might be trapped. Beware. We should find some other way.
I'll not listen to you anymore. You're a downer and you bum me out.
I just have a survival instinct.
Coward!
Whoa, 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 what's
am I
with all the
hearing?
shit talking?
Put on them kissy buddies.
Oh, dang it. A trap.
I told you so.
You should have detected this trap.
No one asked me to.
What? You... Well, it's official. I'm going to ignore the thief now.
Anyway, now we're asking you. Would you mind looking out for traps, please?
Well, I'll see what I can do.
I don't get why we're wasting our time with this guy.
Neutralizing a trap is a risky endeavor which could bring one to a gruesome end.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
trap. It's a staple of engineering and can be very dangerous for your team. Thankfully, the thief can detect them. To activate trap detection mode, choose the thief as your leader with L or R2. Detecting a trap is good, but disarming it is better. Once he's spotted a trap, the thief can try to disarm it. Get closer to the statue and interact with the cross to attempt to disarm it. I have a 100% chance to disarm it.
Slowly pull on the latch.
There we go. Well done, that's one less trap to worry about. After successfully disarming the trap, the thief can add a bomb to the inventory and equip it on his belt to grant him more tactical possibilities. Be careful as traps will reappear. Whatever. Okay. Thief, there he is. Okay. I may need to turn the camera rotation speed down some more. Kind of party? Confetti and streamers everywhere. Hey, wait.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa, what the fuck is going on now?
Welcome to the fabulous contestants of our show, The Wheel of Misfortune, hosted by our sponsor, Durandal Swords. With Durandal Swords, friend of all warlords.
Fucking talking goblin. Impossible.
Huh. He must be half goblin.
Yeah, but what species could look at a goblin and want to have its babies?
Mix violence and alcohol and bam! Anything can happen.
Here we have our squinty-eyed ranger, our headstrong barbarian, voracious ogre, an almost but not quite wizard, a gawky elf, a chicken shit thief, and a dwarf. You know, just a dwarf. Welcome, dear contestants. Have a go at our wheel and discover your destiny. With our sponsor, Guthelm Helmets. With a Guthelm helmet, you can ransack an entire kingdom.
If there's loot to be made, we should try. We'll kill him after. Come on, I'm giving this shit a spin.
Wait, be careful. This game could be cursed in some way.
The dwarf is an idiot. Oh!
Great! Our friendly contestants just won 5,000 gold coins, courtesy of our sponsor, Gorzine Detergent. Gorzine, to scrub gore and beans for battles and cuisine.
Epic!
Yeah! And since we're not stingy, we'll throw in some healing for the entire party.
This seems sus.
It sounds too good to be true.
Sussy.
This won't end well. I'm sure of it.
We'll take another spin. More.
No,
More
no,
gold.
no,
Again.
no, no,
More.
no.
Don't be afraid. Have a good, strong spin. You can never lose with our sponsor, Lorlean's Shampoos.
That is a good shampoo.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it can help us untangle this mess.
No. Well, oh, okay. I get to choose whether I spin or not.
So let's update the map.
So we're here. We can go left or right. Oh, and there's another door back 2 rooms. Let's go back those 2 rooms and see where that door goes. We're gonna...
No,
come back.
I don't want to leave. I want more gold coins.
Okay, so I have to do it. Something about a portal.
Oh no, what a stroke of bad luck. You just lost all your previous winnings.
What? Did we lose everything?
Rapscallion.
The skin you alive. Give our money back.
Come on, don't fret. You can decide to stop playing now or go for one last spin. But I must warn you, the consequences could be dire.
It's not such a good idea to keep going. This seems to be rigged.
No, just one more. I'm going to win it. I can feel it. Gold coins. They're calling to me. Calling to me.
He's totally lost it.
Yeah,
Come on.
Fine. Yep, I knew that was gonna land on that one. We're gonna die.
Great! Our brilliant contestants win the highest prize on the Wheel of Misfortune, a formidable magic amulet. Brought to you by our sponsor, Luzax Insurance.
Totally.
Yippee!
Magic item. That's useful.
That looks
That's
so
it.
cursed.
Is it made of gold at least? Can we sell it? Give it to me!
Whoa, 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 but you'll have to earn such a coveted prize. It comes with a challenge, a fight to the death, courtesy of our sponsor, the Decorative Caskets Factory, Necrorame.
What? Let's run!
Oh, crap.
Well, I'm signing off, but let's hope to meet again soon. Now back to the studio with our sponsor, Easy Dungeon. With Easy Dungeon, you'll be home for luncheon.
Great. Okay, so that guy in the back looks cursed. Okay, this time it's for real. This battle's going to be a tough one, as from now on, the difficulty setting you chose is going to be taken into account. You can still access your inventory during the planning phase to equip items, pick consumables, or to heal. This can be useful to analyze the situation and devise a strategy. Position your characters as you see fit, then press square when you're ready. Okay. Okay, nope, okay. You move over here, and you're gonna face that way. Do they have archers? No, but they have guys with guns. Awesome. This guy is gonna have to die. Level 2 Entropic Lesser Demon. What is Entropic? Its color scheme seems to indicate it's stronger than its friends. Okay. Alright, Dwarfy Boy, you come out front. Face. Okay, and Barbarian Guy, come out and face that way. And Wizard Girl, come out and face that way. And Ogre Boy, come out and face that way. Alright, are we ready? Yep, okay.
Yeah!
Alright, attack formation.
Go for the eyes!
Higher attack, but not quite as high defense. Okay. So... move you forward. Guess attack him. What? Oh, that was a sprint? Shit.
Take that worm!
He dodged? By the trucker.
Sup?
Sup. Defense position. And these guys can move far.
Oh.
This is a bad time. Yes. Okay. All right, buddy. Okay. Why is there no music? I don't like this. There's nobody in attack range. Nobody at all. Fine. Just Overwatch.
I love squashing goblins.
Alright, so she can actually attack from here. Great. Okay, so she could Could potentially hit allies with this. Ugh. It's really not even that great of attack. Okay. Critical! Ooh, one shot. Nice. Alright, now she's done.
Tokoraji!
Great.
That didn't hurt.
It's got poisoned. Great. So how do I use an antidote in battle? I can't. Right in the back of the head. Oh shoot, that is a wide shot. This is difficult. Don't like it. Not one bit. Ha! He done. Not okay.
Oh!
How do I open the inventory? I can't. Don't have whatever. Thank you. We killed 2 of them. None of us are dead yet. What? Yeah, I keep forgetting about the... Okay. Okay, he's dead. Not good. Nice. Alrighty. How the hell do you miss? Okay. The tough one is dead. Now she's done. Okay. Alright, beefy boy. So everyone... Okay, so we're gonna... No, that's not the right one. Here. 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 Is him. Oh, so the number of spaces I moved put it into sprint. Koro-san, what's up, buddy? All right, Elfie girl. All right, you're gonna have to move out from cover. Okay, and then attack. Yeah, that one.
Die, you shit!
There we go. Alright, so now all I have left is the 2 ranged guys. What the hell was that? What? The patrol is about to get involved. When reinforcements are coming, you'll see them appear at the border of the combat area one turn before they arrive. The red zone indicates where they'll come in. Of course, you could occupy this zone, but then they'll just position themselves right next to it. Let's see how you approach this one. Great. Okay. So what do we have here? Yeah, use... There we go. Now flank attack him. Thank you. Alright, so that's one of the...
Oh, that didn't
Yeah, he's
hurt.
poisoned. Alright, barbarian boy. Come over here. Face that way. And you're gonna... Oh, Overwatch is only... What are they called? Okay, so when they move in... So, wait a minute.
I don't feel so good.
I know, barbarian. So if I kill this guy before they come in, do they still come in? Just hold position. I don't care. Okay. And yeah, you come over this way too. Okay, Ogre Boy. Come over here, face this way. And Pentation. Alright. Wizard Girl. Come over here for some partial cover. And then I need the Thief and the Elf Girl to... Yeah, Overwatch. There we go. That's good. Great. I need you to...
You sack of goat shit!
Oh, I want to use this on those guys over there, so... Yeah, just go attack this guy. Cool, he's dead. So those guys aren't in yet. Does that mean I won? I won! They didn't come in. Sweet!
Oh, I love it when everything goes according to plan.
Looks like the Rangers gained enough experience to level up. Okay, so got some bandages. Booths of Elven Naivety. Well fitted for silent and gracious movements under birch-shorn trees or to roly-poly around with squirrels. Try not to ruin them by stepping in troll dung. No extra protection, but it increases stamina per turn by 2 for an elf. Okay, this could be equipped by anybody. At least it can hold a potion and will keep your pants from falling. Windy Steps Bandana. So this is for the barbarian. Sweet.
We got him good.
Everyone.
Easy. He's gone. And so is his wheel.
Pernicious parsley pies. The only thing left of him is that amulet. It has the same symbol as that weird magic seal.
Who gives a shit? It's made of gold. It's mine.
You're an idiot.
Wait, magic items can be very dangerous.
Who gives a shit? Whoa, I don't feel so good. Help me! No!
Can we say I hate the dwarf?
Hey, dwarf! Get back here or you'll make the elf happy.
Good riddance.
We've got to get that moron back and continue on our quest.
You can now access the character sheet and skill tree menu. Open it with... Okay, on the left you'll find the character sheet. Here you can find your natural attributes, values without equipment, and raise them when you gain a level. This is also where you can check your experience meter. Okay? Agility influences your precision and dodge parry. Strength influences your damage. Constitution influences your health points and your physical resistance. Intelligence influences spells. Courage influences initiative and magical resistance. Finally, charisma determines how much support you can get. Highlighted when you move the cursor. Okay, include impact. Okay, that's a lot of words I don't want to read. Skill tree. Active skills and passive skills. 1 to 4. Tier. Okay. Alright, so move the cursor over a skill with triangle to get more details. Okay. Cooldown period costs, yeah. Percentage of the equipped weapon damage can sometimes be a flat value. Don't read skill descriptions. It may also convey some important information or just plain dumb spot. Allocate your points. Choose your skills and confirm the leveling process. Okay, points for the ranger. Precision. Alright, yes. Increase agility. Wait. Oh, I don't have any points. Why did it tell me to assign them? I only have skill points. Okay. First aid. Heals at melee range by applying chicken medicine. Becomes more powerful by raising intelligence. Coughing cock, crippled hen. This is the skill you're looking for. First blood. A naive, hopeful strike that does double damage on targets with full health. Troops spelled with a U. More passive skills. Heavy leather armor. Adjacent to the elf, he gains +4 courage. Adjacent to the thief, he gains +10% critical chances. Ah, these are actually all not bad. And I was leaning toward, I typically lean toward passive skills so I don't have to think about it, but geez. Okay, real quick, it's bothering me that everybody needs healing.
Well, it tastes bad. Reminds me of my granny's soup.
Do I have something to jot down some quick notes?
I was thirsty.
Okay. Alright. Oh, I have 1 skill point in both active and passive. Okay, so right here it's... Okay. Double damage on targets with full health, or healing at melee range. I technically already have the wizard for that. So
a real leader needs real skills.
Now, which one of these do I want? He's more
This is
often
way
gonna be
more useful than
adjacent to the
stuffing
thief.
chairs.
Okay. No points here, no points, no points, no points, no points. So only the ranger. Okay. So I need to equip this belt
Crap,
to
what a
someone who
mess.
doesn't have one. Okay, and then equip the health potion. Oh, she has 2 slots. Okay. Alright, equip the bandana. And actually, you know what? We're gonna take this off. Put it on him. Okay, and then put these 2 potions on. There we go.
The poor get poorer.
And then boots for the elf. Okay, we good? Alright, now are you still poisoned? Okay. Okay, so I can break through this door.
Knock harder. Knock harder!
Okay. Negatory.
Pradumka duka slog.
I don't know what that says. Let me try one more time. Nothing. Okay. Alright, let's go to thief. Well, it said traps reset after a certain amount of time. Wait a minute. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter what order we're in. Okay, thief, where are you? There you are. That trap still active? No. Okay. What about the first one? No, okay. So, somebody else can leave now.
Yeah, go ahead.
So through here, and then to the right over here is another door. Loot! Miner boots. I assume those are going to be for the... Oh, the dwarf is gone. Thiefy boy, where are you? Something to interact with over there. This looks like sleep quarters. Only thing in here is a chest. Okay. Loot.
I'll supervise the opening.
Ogre stuff. Bottoms. Brief history of Orcish culture. Part of an anthropological works on Orcish culture. In other words, a waste of paper. A crude writing smears the first page. Pawned for 100 gold coins in gaming chips. Yes. Okay, so now...
Oh, what a pretty drawing. What is it?
This over here looks like there's something that we can go through. So let's try going that way. And then also there's this door down here that maybe the ogre can smash. But maybe not. Just following the mini man. This looks like some kind of ritual chamber. Something to loot over here. Basic spells for basic wizards, 1 of 4. And the bracelets of minor arcanes stuck. Oh, that's for the...
You should always note your escape routes on a map.
Can I use this? Dispel drunkenness. Okay. Equip. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to put these on the ogre. Okay. And then these are for the dwarf. Yes? Okay. Who is not currently in the party. Beefy boy, where are you? Come here. There we go. Let's explore the room and look for traps. Something else to interact with over there. Isn't it weird how all these columns have legs coming out of them? Improved bandage. Heals 2 injuries on yourself or on an ally. Can be used from the inventory, the end of combat screen, or during a battle. Sweet. Okay. So now, that's the wrong button. We're gonna try the ogre door. Ogre boy. Lead. Can I not? Oh, it's a wooden door, so he should be able to smash through this one. No. Okay, so I can't smash through anything. What use are you? What is the point? Besides being a pack deal.
Grom doesn't need a map.
Wrong button. Okay. I don't mean to keep zooming in.
I feel like we're going in circles.
We are. Deal with it. Okay. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Where are we? Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Okay. I just heard Paige laugh at something upstairs. Please tell me these haven't reset yet. Okay. So left is our quest, so guess where I'm going? And Thiefy boy, where are you? It doesn't always swap between them in the same order. That's why I have to go through everybody to get to him. Okay, so there's a chest on the other side of there, which means we have to get through that reinforced door. That's not what I meant to open. Okay. Chair, caner, tunic. Okay, so this is for the, what's it called? Ranger. Okay, sweet. Put the tunic on. Thief still has a bomb already, so that's good. Okay, now we go and move forward with the quest.
Hello, noble adventurers. Would you be interested in some magication?
Hi, are you a wizard?
Oh, goodness me. I'd never. I'm a far magician. Pirin, Tobias Pirin, at your service.
Far magician? What is that exactly?
I create magical medications called magications. I'm specialized in magic pharmacopoeia, called far magic.
Fine, but what's it for? Does it actually work, or is it bullshit?
For example, I have amazing preparations for people who quit drinking or to get rid of hangovers. Adventurers tend to like those.
This is a rather unlikely place for a shop, isn't it?
Well, it's cheap. I got this spot for peanuts. I'm currently just settling in. Come back later. I'll show you some interesting magications at very affordable rates.
Huh. I thought that no one had ever entered this dungeon before.
Oh, quite the contrary. It's very popular. Who told you such things?
Our sponsor. Some hooded guy we met at Twisted Veil.
Yes, typical hiring procedure for a party of beginners.
Say, by any chance have you seen a dwarf? He's sort of dwarf-like?
Why are we looking for him? We're doing fine without him.
Yeah, we are.
No, I didn't see him. But if he's small, he could be sneaking by right under our noses.
We're also looking for the third statuette of Gradual Fulcrum.
No, the statuette of Gladradulfa.
I thought it was the baguette of Rapadulfra.
No, that's not it. It's... Oh, wait, our sponsor wrote it down on a piece of paper. Ah, the 12th statuette of Gladulfra.
Never heard of it, sorry. But you should ask around at the inn. Maybe someone will know about it.
There's an inn?
Yeah, right. An inn. In a dungeon?
Come. An inn. Do they have ale?
Some areas are open to the public. Take the stairs. You'll see for yourself.
This is all a bit unnerving.
Our victorious party travels forth in its quest for the statuette and their vertically challenged companion, who disappeared after taking hold of a mysterious amulet.
Dumbass dwarf. Okay. You've got the basics now. You're free to explore the dungeon on your own. You can find these tips and many others in the game's tips and encyclopedia manual, accessible from the pause menu. Okay. Sweet. Now, let's explore some more. And actually, this looks like an area that could easily have traps. And or loot. Looks like stables or some kind of bays. This goes outdoors. Will not open. Okay. Do we go downstairs? I wonder if it will allow us to go downstairs. What? Let's go to the basement. A certain amount of health and precision every time they level up. Sweet. The barbarian won the drinking contest. So we are... What is this music? It sounds jazzy. Bunch of poison. Nice. Okay. And interact with... Except for these doors. Oh, what's over here? This looks like a trappy. Well, no, it looks like two windows. There's a chicken. Some more doors. Probably can't get through to these places. Let's try opening this. Come on, open. Yeah, no.
Password.
Oh shit, there's a password. How about a clue? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Easy. 3 syllables. Makes music.
Mandolin!
Wrong.
That was funny.
Look, there's a shop.
Do you think we could find flip-flops that would go with my green skirt?
Never mind, it's closed.
Okay, we have to go upstairs. That's the only direction to go. I'm sure that's locked. I'm just not going to bother with it. So we've completed the tutorial. If a character is pushed against another, both will take collision damage. That's good to know. Okay, around we go, up the stairs to the tavern. Or to the inn, I mean. Stamina and astral energy fully regenerate between battles. Good. Seeing the chicken on the platter.
Second chapter. A beer, 2 curses, 3 companions. After a pretty erratic start in the dungeon of Naheulbeuk, our adventurers end up in a rather strange bar with a thirst for fresh glory and honorable ale. Or is it the other way around?
Yep, it's an actual tavern. Open to the public. Crazy.
This dungeon is so weird.
We should ask around. Maybe someone's seen the dwarf.
Remind me why we would want to look for him.
I'm with her.
Because in our party, no one gets left behind.
What do you want?
Hi.
Hello?
Looking for a dwarf?
Maybe.
How'd you know?
Nope.
So which one do I listen to? The scruffy half-pint or the dimwit and flip-flops here?
Indeed, we have a dwarf companion. He's gone missing.
I've been hired to find a dwarf. Maybe it's the same guy.
I'd be surprised. We just got here. Never mind that. Who hired you? The dungeon master?
As if. It was the co-op running this dungeon. There's an evil dwarf stealing stuff, mostly gold and ale. They want him dead.
A co-op. Ugh, this just keeps getting weirder. And what's this about an evil dwarf? Ours isn't evil.
Let's forget this weirdo and a rant about dwarves.
Spin your head, salad brains. I like a breeze. Now shut up, everybody. You all help me take him down and we'll split the loot.
It's tempting, but we're really, busy.
Yeah, just admit you're chicken. Forgot your buck bravery and your other pair of pants?
I remembered everything. We even have a lighter.
In any case, this could be interesting. Might be linked to our dwarf.
Why do you say our dwarf? He's not mine.
I'm not sure we can trust her.
This one seems to be a paladin of Judge Judy. Those
Judge
guys
Judy.
only serve justice, thus they cannot lie.
Judge
Okay, enough
Judy.
yapping, dumbasses. We'll set up an ambush in the basin room. It's in the west wing. Now move it.
Hey, I'm the one who says that stuff. I'm the leader and... Oh, shit.
What's this about a leader?
Great. You'll find some merchants in the tavern of this dungeon, but mostly this is where you can get some rest before jumping right back to adventuring. Resting heals all your character's points and your character's injuries for a price. The price gets steeper with every chapter. Of course it does. Let's talk to the drunk.
I smell like sweat. Buy me a drink. I should wash it off.
Forget it. You're drunk.
Fuck off, you bougie bastard.
Bougie. New quest. Help the paladin. Judge Judy. No, okay. I think this is where we're going to end it for now. Okay. That was an interesting intro. Right at 9 o'clock. Okay. That was... I don't like tactical RPGs. That's not my style of play. But it was entertaining. It was humorous. I like the elf girl more than I expected to like her based on the cover art poster thing here. Mostly because she hates the dwarf, and I do too. That dwarf is a jerk. Gosh, that dwarf is a jerk. I'll get this plugged in before I forget. So I tried the matcha Linder truffle, and that was pretty good. So now it's time to try a drink. And I've got several options. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. I'm gonna pull one bottle and one can, and we will try both of these. So, excuse me, either one of these. So I've got Founder's Fruitwood from the Barrel Aged series. It's a cherry ale aged in maple syrup bourbon barrels. How do you make... Where does a maple syrup bourbon barrel come from? Is it a bourbon barrel that had maple syrup in it? Because bourbon can only be made from new charred oak barrels. Like, they can never have been used for anything else before. Other bourbon, wine, whatever, it can be finished in other barrels. So, like, did they make maple syrup and put it in the bourbon barrel to get some bourbon flavor? Whatever, okay. And then we've got this other option, which is a Glutenberg White. It's a millet and buckwheat beer. It's gluten-free. And it's Canadian. Glutenberg.ca is the website. So it's made with buckwheat rather than wheat. And I found out yesterday or something with Paige. Yeah, yesterday. There was some kind of gluten-free something at the place where I went for dinner. and I was like, how can you have gluten-free beer? It's made with wheat. Wheat has gluten. But apparently if you make it with buckwheat, which is not wheat, it's not even related to wheat, it's not even a grain, it's a seed, which is different from a grain. I don't know how exactly, but they're different. Even though it's called buckwheat, it's not really wheat. Anyway, so that's how you can have a gluten-free beer. So unless, you know, someone chimes in to chat in about 10 seconds, I'm going to flip a coin for which of these I want to try. Honestly, either of these sounds fine. The cherry ale and the maple syrup sounds a little bit annoying. But it'd be worth trying. And what is the ABV on this one? 8%. And then this one is 5, the Glutenberg. Okay, nobody has said which one of these they want me to try, so I'm going to flip a coin. Heads will be the Founder's Fruitwood. Tails will be the Glutenberg. Hey Google, flip a coin. I wish that was faster. Okay, Tails is going to be the Glutenberg. Let me run upstairs and get a glass to pour this into, because you can't have a nice... Never mind. You're supposed to pour beer into a glass, even if it's in a... So, small side note, small aside here. Changed my mind about beer a few years ago when I heard a bartender describe a can as just a miniature keg. So there's nothing wrong with beer in a can. Beer coming in a can. But you want to get it out of the can before you drink it for the best experience. A bottle is not quite as bad, but it's certain aromas, I guess, can't come out of it unless you get it into a glass also. So I'm going to go get a frosted chilled glass and pour this beer into that. I will be right back. You're mean. The delay is... Yeah, I got it! You hear every bit of that. Moonstone! Oh my gosh, it's Moonstone! What are you doing here?
I wasn't going to finish the rest of this because I wasn't super happy with it, but it's way the heck better than liver and onions. Am I gonna resent you now, Ireland?
Okay. That was an old clip back when I used to have a redemption for, what's it called? Goodness. For the Bean Boozled. I lost 10 subs because those 10 subs were gifted by Sakana Ren when Taylor was here, and I appreciate those. But I don't actually have any viewers to have subs. I don't have many viewers. That's fine. I mostly do this for my own enjoyment. Okay. So we've got our Glutenberg beer made with buckwheat rather than regular wheat. This is a 16-ounce can, and I believe this is only a 12-ounce glass, so this is going to have some extra left in the can that I will need to pour separately. Gosh, let me get an actual coaster here rather than sitting it on top of a koozie. Okay, Glutenberg, buckwheat. Oh, ingredients: water, millet, buckwheat, quinoa, amaranth, hops, orange peel, coriander, yeast. Okay, so this is going to be like a Belgian white. It's going to be pretty orangey. So yeah, should be interesting. I don't know. Doesn't really smell any different, so I don't know what kind of different flavor millet. Let's see. Millet is the #1 solid ingredient. I don't know. We'll see. That tastes just like a regular Belgian white. Maybe slightly... What's the word? I don't know, there's some kind of hint of spice here, but that may just be the coriander. I think that's what it is. I'm tasting the coriander. So this is just a fairly nice Belgian white. Pretty good stuff. Okay. So we tried the game, we tried our snack, we tried our drink. Now we're going to talk about stream on Sunday, which is not going to happen. Paige and I are going to be out of town for Paige's birthday, which is on Sunday. So if any of you are in the Chaos Kingdom Discord, which I will get you the link for. There we go. If you're in the Chaos Kingdom Discord, just make sure to send her an excuse me, to tag her and let her know happy birthday. She has the same birthday as Princess, Conniving Princess. So she will be celebrating, she will, what am I trying to say? They're going to be celebrating at the same time. We're going to be going out of town. We're going to be gone until Tuesday. So, and I realize I'm announcing that on the internet, but no one knows exactly where we live. Yeah, we'll be back then, and so I should be back on Thursday, and we're going to try Grime Tinge of Terror, so let's check that out. I don't like horror games. Let's full screen the trailer here. So the head, your character's head, is a black hole. Gotcha. Okay, so this reminds me a lot of The Fall. Okay, and you do use your black hole head as kind of a weapon. But you've also got this scythe thing. And it's very Metroid looking. I don't know what all that was about, but it looks RPG-ish. Lots of things that are faster and bigger and stronger than you. Okay, that should be interesting. Grime is a fast, unforgiving action-adventure RPG in which you crush your foes with living weapons that mutate, form, and function, and then consume their remains with a black hole to strengthen your vessel as you break apart a world of anatomical intrigue. Destroy, absorb, grow. Grime is a fast and unforgiving... Yeah, okay. Play to your preference, upgrading only those traits you feel most suited to your unique style. You'll find there's more than one way to break open an enemy as you move through a variety of evocative environments, meet their inhabitants, and discover the source of their madness. Eye-popping surrealism, death-defying combat, living weapons, unique skill progression, challenge, menacing bosses, colors of rot, new abilities, new weapons, new enemies. Oh, okay, so that's like a DLC. And then there's also New Game Plus. Interesting. So it looks less horror-y than I was expecting. Let's look at some more trailers. And I don't play the audio on trailers anymore because I've gotten a number of copyright hits about it. They use licensed songs in their trailers. I don't know what that's about. This is not a sexy game. But yeah, your head is a black hole. Interesting. Whoa. That's, yeah, pretty Metroidvania. Yeah, this, like, I don't know, this looks exactly like Metroid to me. Okay. So that's what we'll be trying next Thursday because I will be out of town on Sunday. So everybody, thank you for joining. Jacqueline Cruel, thank you for raiding, bringing your friends over. I appreciate that. Thank you for those of you that stuck around. Ariel, I hope you and Cora are enjoying your evening. You as well, Eric and Koro-san. I will see you guys on Thursday. Everybody stay safe, stay hydrated, drink your water, and don't do anything you don't want to explain to the paramedics. I will do my best not to do that over the weekend for Paige's birthday. Peace out.